Hello, hello, people. Good morning. Morning, afternoon, I guess now. I guess it's the afternoon time. Sweet. Well, let us start, and I'll kind of give some time for folks to get on live here. And we'll just see what comes of today. I know last week we did some card pulls. Hi, Golden Lily. We did some card pulls, some rune reading. So if anyone would like some of the card or whatever, feel free to let me know in the comments. And probably just start with a little brief breathing just to ground us here. So wherever you are on this Easter, how's it going with Easter? Whether you celebrate Easter or not, I think it's important. I just came off like 40 days of, well, I guess 46 days, because I didn't realize Easter is actually 46 days. They don't include Sundays, so with like Lent, I should say. But yeah, I feel like there's this rebirthing. And so wherever you are today, just inviting you to look at that aspect of what are you birthing into right now? What are you have you been creating over these past 40 days and now are maybe about to have manifest or seeing the doors open of possibility? So wherever you are, just inviting you to, have eyes open or closed and just take a few deep breaths here. Just centering yourself, coming here in the space together. Really filling the lungs and the belly with that inhale. And letting it out. And on your next inhale, really letting the belly fill, perhaps imagining a light circle of energy filling in your womb, just below your belly button. We're going to anchor our wombs to the earth. So as you exhale, letting that light stream down through your feet, creating a pillar of light from the womb to the earth. I think last time someone had asked about, for men, I mean, everyone has a womb, an energetic womb, a physical womb. I mean, some women don't even have a physical womb. It doesn't mean any less of our ability to connect to that place of power, our intuition. So as that light is connecting you to the earth, connecting to your womb, grounding you down, just know that there's a lot of learning, a lot of support that can come from this place. As that womb space, I'm just going to start with one card for the collective here with the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Let's see what light message wants to come through for us today, this Easter Monday, the day of the resurrection, the renewal, the new chapter. It's funny, we don't really think about Jesus's life after the process. It's not talked about a lot, but those many days that he was on earth after he rose from the dead, according to the stories, it's like there's something there. Ooh, Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. So we're just going to call to our individual councils of light. Yeah, Golden Lily, I'll pull you some cards and a rune here in a moment. But just breathing in, connecting to your divine council. You can see even around in this image, there's Jesus right there, of course. And whatever your beliefs are, I grew up in a very religious, like Christian home. But you can see there's all these other divine beings part of the pantheon. And it includes people that are ancient masters and new beings as well. We are all connected, all have a purpose here. So just calling to that energy of that council of light to be with us as we move forward in guidance today. So Golden Lily, let's get you some cards. I have a couple decks here, and then I have the runes. I'll start with some tarot. Golden Lily. And we'll see who else shows on today. I wasn't sure. It was like planned. My hope is to do these lives every Monday. Next week, Monday, it might be in the evening. Just going to kind of play with the time at this point and see what works. I know last week we had quite a few people show up, so that was really cool. But I also trust that whoever is meant to be here is going to be here. So let's get 3 cards for Golden Lily. One. Oh, that's weird. It's like legit all 3 stacked together. Okay, well, we're going to go with that. So we have the 7 of Pentacles. So here's someone who's done the work, and it's like enjoying the fruit that is showing up, which is, I think, really important. But what I'm getting through is like, how long are you going to stand there and just look at like, wow, look at all this awesome abundance and opportunity like that exists here for me. And then we have in reverse, technically, the 4. Okay. The 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Discs. Here's someone, which I find interesting, disc as well. So earth, materialism, and look how they're holding on to and stepping on these coins. You know, I don't think I've ever seen this card in the Rider-Waite deck. I'll be honest with you. Usually I use a Thoth deck, Aleister Crowley's deck, which I might pull out and just see if we can find that. But there's something here going on about having all the abundance, Golden Lily. You've grown it, you've been caring for it, taking care, all this stuff. It's ready to come to you because it's like falling off the branches, falling off the tree or the bushes. But here, perhaps there's a bit of this holding on to the money. I know it was in reverse. I'm just going to make note when I said that there. So let's just go on to this card first. Now we have the 8 of Wands. So if something is coming that maybe is requiring financial spending, or maybe it's even a person that sometimes takes your money, I would really invite you to look at that. We're going to pull maybe just a clarifying card on that. If it's even like government, like I don't know if it's a tax thing and money wanting to come, or money wanting to come, but like more someone trying to take the money. King of Wands. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so if there's something that's like owing, and maybe that's where a bit of this like holding on to the money, I would really invite you to just go with the flow. I know it's sometimes like when we think about money and the energetic flow of money, we have to give and so we can receive. It's this constant flow of like electricity, of energy moving back and forth. So whoever this king is, whether it's a system of government, tax organization, or a person that might be coming for money, I just see you like standing there open arms, being like, you know what, I can't stop these incoming like wands, but you can just trust that whatever is going to be taken or, you know, like received in this way, it's going to flow back and forth. And there is like so much abundance is the main part of it. I feel like you need to know is that you've created a lot there. So I'm going to just do one of these soul work your light cards with the Golden Lily. Just one, please. I need to let go of my current situation. Can it be that I am holding on to this 26-year relationship? Oh, wow, that's a long time, my friend. I can't imagine, you know, I've walked away from relationships with people who I thought were my person. I mean, a marriage, and then another individual who I felt very much close to, but thing I learned is that it cuts to a point where you just know, and we get so caught up in the systems of religion or relationship style, like marriage and all that. And it has to be a certain way, but you have to do what's maybe best for you. And yeah, it's something to be honest with yourself for sure. The card that came up here is leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. So whatever your situation is, it can be hard too if you rely on someone financially, or it seems as though, some people will use finances as like a way to hook us in. And yeah, that's not ideal. So I would really encourage you, Golden Lily, to, before I pull you a rune here, spend some time meditating. That council of light that showed up, what ascended masters or guides are there for you that you've maybe been pulled to or feeling the pull towards, and ask them to support you with creating a life and having choice around relationship, and that's going to be really in alignment of you. All I can say is it's not easy to leave a relationship. And what I was getting at is even a short relationship of like 9-10 years or whatever it was for myself, compared to 26 years. Like, there's so much more of yourself that's committed there. Ooh, Perth row, which is interesting. It was the right way. I don't know, it's just reversed, I think, for you on the thing. But this is the womb. So listening in meditation to your womb, placing your hands to the space just below your belly button, asking the guidance of the council of light, and receiving those responses. But the other important part with this ruin, Perthrow, is the fact that it's the cauldron, it's the womb, it's the cup for the gambling cup. And it's almost like you're having to take a gamble. Like, that's what the leap card is. It's like, are you willing to take a chance for yourself, for what you feel? And obviously, to me, if you are feeling doubt or uncertainty about something, there is a reason for that. So are you willing to see the truth? And in meditation, that truth can come. And I think when it comes to a lot of the uncertainty about leaving a relationship, I know for myself, it was like, is this really the right choice? And how do I know? And yet every time it just kept coming back, and there were pieces around relationship that I really felt were no longer resonating for me with the individuals I was with. And after I left, especially the marriage, it was like everything just opened up, new possibilities opened up. So I invite you to consider whatever needs to happen for you. That might not be what needs to be for you. I'm not speaking leaving relationships just because I left a relationship or whatever, but all I can say is that you know what's best for you. So yeah, I appreciate you sharing that. So yeah, if anyone else I see there's other people on here. I don't see any comments yet, but if you'd like a card, Ruin, you can feel free to let me know in the comments. We had pulled a community card of the Light of Counsel, which I probably should have kept out of the deck before putting it all back in there, so I could share it again. But this reminder for us all, this rebirth is happening now after the resurrection. This is Easter Day, like this new okay, wow, totally. Yeah, all the best with wherever things take you, and maybe we'll just do a little bit of energy work here, just before anyone else shows up asking for cards, to guide us all. So we're going to just, invite you wherever you are. If you'd like to receive the energy of this council of light, just returning to the breath. Be there. We're just going to start to send energy to you from this council of light. And so if things are sad, you might feel energy in different ways. You might sense however this is coming through in your own unique way. Just trust you're going to get exactly what it is that you are here for. Just clearing the energy from the belly, from the solar plexus. There's some work being done there. It's like that sun, that ball of bright light in that space at the belly button. As this council of light is guiding you and supporting you. They're awakening the inner power, the inner strength. We're going to call in particularly the energy of that Christ consciousness, Jesus energy, and this beautiful, beautiful day again. There he is in the card of the Council of Light. It's like this beautiful masculine and feminine in balance. And I want to point out, wherever you've come from, if it's even been old Christian tradition like myself, it's interesting because there's Jesus on the side and we have the divine feminine energy who's birthed the light down through the ages, through that pillar. And so as this energy is coming down, balancing your left and your right pillars of your body, left and right sides of your body, left and right hemispheres of your brain, your feminine and masculine energies. And as that energy is awakening on both sides, each point of the middle pillar is also brightening. So at the crown, the top of your head, a ball of light begins to form. And just breathing as that energy is moving now down through the throat, opening up these spheres of light. Knowing that wherever you are tuning in, even if you've come in the last minute or so, you're going to receive exactly what you need to during this session. Allowing that energy now, another ball of light to form in the heart space and the chest. Your entire body just filling with this vibrant light. And moving again now into the womb space below the belly button, letting that light from the divine feminine source of mother, as both masculine and feminine energies of your body and your energy body are becoming aligned through the middle pillar. And then down from the womb, and there's a ball of light now at your feet, rooting you down. So all through that middle pillar, the energy. And you just call forth that council of light. Make messages and knowledge known. So if you have questions or a question, if you are seeking some divine guidance, now is the time to make it known. You can speak it to yourself. You can ask a question for guidance. Allow the council of light to share that with you. And if there's anything that you need or you desire right now, I invite you to make that petition to them, make it known. What is it that you desire? What's in your heart, your mind? Is there something that they can, continue to support you with? Hi, Bright Light. We'll get you a card here in a moment. We're just finishing this energy movement, this clearing, calling in the Council of Light. And having made your petition known to these wonderful beings that are there guiding and supporting you, just breathing it into your heart space. Big inhale. And letting it go. Letting them go to do the work that you've asked for them to do. Yeah, so wherever you are, if you want to join again with that little energy healing, I'm sure it'll impact you anyway, whether you joined it just now, but you can pull some cards. Hello, Healer Lounge. Hello. So Bright Light, let's get you some cards. Ooh, I missed a card there. That's funny. Bright Light. Thanks, Golden Lily, for tuning in too and taking part in that. Yeah, so we were just, going through the fact that it is Easter Monday, this energy of renewal, rebirth, resurrection. Ooh, we got the Wheel of Fortune for you, Bright Light. Oh, and then, it was coming out. 2, 4. So we had the Moon and the Page of Cups. Oh, and then we have this card again. That's interesting. This was just out here. Hey, Jessica. we can get you some cards and rune too. So bright light. Okay, yeah, let me just start again. Okay, so there's some money energy here. Page of Cups, the moon. So whatever your manifestations were, bright light, or your if you did a full moon ritual just this past week, something is coming up. And if you haven't done that, I would encourage you, there's still time to do that. I think, whenever, you just do what you need to do. And hopefully my battery life will stay alive here, you guys. I'm going to plug it in for a bit, but my camera might jump, just so you know. But we have the Wheel of Fortune here. And there's something about the moon that seems to be coming. It's interesting. We have like the sun and the moon almost here, I see. We know the moon is full because the sunlight reflects off of it at the perfectly aligned moment. And then we have this silly card, Page of Cups. I don't know, like, what is he even wearing on his head? It's like water coming. So whatever the emotions are that might be kind of spilling over in your life, bright light, I'm going to say prayer. And the reason for that is because of the fish. Again, I don't know, maybe I'm just in an Easter mood today, but fish in Christianity, there's something powerful. The needs are met, okay, wow, really getting into this here. The parable, or the story, it's not really a parable, the story of Jesus feeding the 5,000, was it, with like 2 fish and like 5 loaves of bread or something. I can't recall exactly. It's probably something like that. The numbers, maybe those numbers are worth looking into. Our minds can be so overflowed with worry and concern about our material wellness and good. And again, I'm coming up here saying that because this card just came out earlier and now it's out again, the 4 of Dis. Sometimes we can hold on to things because of the over worry. And it's really, I think, this reminder about looking to prayer, looking to those miracles that exist. The Council of Light was a community card for everyone today, and we have Jesus in there. So it's kind of like this energy of these guide, our prayers, our requests during this time of transformation with the full moon that just was here, with Easter. It's like, what do you want? Are you willing to trust that you can leave that request to the divine, and they're responding. They are responding. The Wheel of Fortune, it's like in your favor. And let your thoughts, the thoughts that might have been overwhelmed, especially around this full moon, because there's a lot of water in these cards, like, can you surrender that to spirit, to this council, and see how it can transform? So let's just get a rune here. A bright light. Ooh, my camera's gonna jump. Better that than dying. I tried to go on the phone with this live, but I think because I scheduled it, I had to figure out how to join a scheduled live. So let's just see what happens with the energy. So bright light, what rune? Beeper. Ooh, now these. Okay. So it's something about cutting away from that energy. And I don't know why I'm seeing this, and I'm thinking of a train track. So if there's somewhere that you go, sounds weird. It's train track, but like a crossroads, I guess, is probably a better word I want to use, like where paths meet. So I'm seeing like the road and the tracks crossing the road. So if that is in any way meaningful to you, maybe it's just like going to a place like that, obviously being safe. Don't stand on the train tracks. And you could even do a ritual there, like write down what you'd like and leave it, dig and bury it into the sand, whatever's going on for you, and trust that it'll be carried away. You can carry away. I release the worry and I bring in whatever. Yeah, I don't really understand why that's coming through, but there's a thing. So let's put that there and get one of these cards for you, bright light. Yeah, I'm looking at these other cards. Lots of yellow, lots of blue, lots of gray. There's a little bit of green there, and the red is present. So it seems like it's pretty much balanced. Yeah, I don't know. If you have anything to add about that bright light around the train track thing, and if not, that's fine. For whatever reason, it sounds like there's almost like a, what do you call it? there's something happening for you, like you're at like a crossroads, like something's happening. So we have the card here, Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Didn't I just say that? It's happening. Oh, whatever that is, it's happening for you. If you can read it, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So if you don't know much about the Lemurians, you can look it up. They are my viewpoint. You have the Atlanteans. Before them were the Lemurians, and from the Lemurians, they came from the Palladians. So there's like this tie to many people with Lemurian energy get pulled to like Hawaii, New Zealand, that kind of Pacific energy. There's like water. A lot of healing that can happen. And there's I didn't bring it here, it's in the other room, but the Lemurian crystal can be a very healing crystal. Which I don't know if those are rock formations mostly. There's some crystals in there, but the Lemurian crystal is like a very powerful healing tool. So if you do have access to that bright light, maybe it's worth exploring as well. And get to railway crossing or whatever that's going to be about. Just don't step on the railroad tracks, please. Anyways, okay, well, that's done. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see if that Four of Pentacles comes out again. Okay, Healer Lounge, and then Jessica. Thanks for being here. Happy Easter. Let's get on Mary Healer Lounge. And I mean, you all know I don't really do a lot of pull cards. I'm going to shout out to Mary again at Healer Lounge. If you would like to follow her on her YouTube channel, she does lots of cool card readings, very intuitive, much more in depth than I will ever be. So you can check her out. Head over there. She's super cool. You're going to I'll message you. Okay. And I love seeing how there's folks here, like Jessica too. It's like y'all come on here and it's like, oh God, you put this pressure on me to, not that you pressure me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But yeah, it's like, you all know what you're doing. Okay, here we go. Well, these cards went flying out. More discs. What's with all the discs today? Okay, Mary, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. This might mean more to you than it does to me. And then we have the King of Pentacles that actually landed on top. Like they came out together like that. So I'm just speaking that. And then we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse as well. So, let's just do this. I gotta turn them over so I can see them. I find this interesting, this Two of Wands. I'm just holding it up right here, but it's like he's holding the world in his hand. It's like a globe of being like, where do I want to go? And I find it interesting that one hand is on the wand ahead and nothing is holding the wand in the back. The cement is holding the wand in the back, but it's not his priority to hold it. Yay, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome, bright light. Yeah. Don't carry everything, I guess, is the message here. Like, you don't have to carry everything. Okay. Again, you got to choose where you want to go. And then this King of Pentacles. I mean, like, to me, I'm just feeling like a lot of power here, like the provision, but the provision from the one, I want to say, like, whereas every other card, there's multiple coins, even in this one, the Six of Discs, where there's multiple coins coming out of the guy's hand. There's multiple